Maybe bigger than that? I really don't know. All right, Prismatic Vista for Ryan. Underway. So, the Abzan Depths deck, a Knight of the Reliquary, Elvish Reclaimer deck. This is not like Turbo Depths. Cycling Lorien revealed to find an island. Yeah, the giant cards on the prize walls. That's what I'm talking about. 26 inches by 36 inches, according to Google search of 2015 prize wall oversized. I guess that's right. 3 feet tall. I don't know.
Sick.
All right, there's Thespian Stage. Part of the Thespian Stage Dark Depths combo that we all love. All right, players appear to be having fun. Okay, we're getting contradicting. For anybody watching this later, we were talking about how big are those oversized cards on the prize walls at the conventions. And I think what we've realized is that nobody knows.
I'm just not used to using that.
They're big. They're really big. Does anybody watching live or in the comments own a jumbo prize wall card and can measure it for us? We need eyewitness. We need an eyewitness. I don't know. Maybe not eyewitness. All right, so Swords to Plowshares is found off Narset. Swords to Plowshares, of course, good at removing Marit Lages from the board. This Jeskai control deck does not have Leyline Binding. Sylvan Library, not very good with Narset on the board. Kind of sad.
What's gonna get me back?
Finds another Swords to Plowshares. Yeah, that's a really sad Sylvan Library right there. That might be one of the saddest ones we've seen on stream in a while. Fourth Earling Sexes 2. And we'll see Ryan become the Monarch, draw off the Monarch, pass the turn. All right, there's Knight of the Reliquary. Unlikely to stick around. Yeah, Sylvan Library not getting much legacy play these days. It's at an all-time low as far as I can tell. Sylvan Library was, for a long time, considered a legacy staple, I would say. Not the kind of card that you saw 4 ofs in every deck in the metagame or anything like that, but attacking for 8 now with these 4th Year Lingus tokens. Life totals are updated. But Sylvan Library, just not seeing much play these days.
Look, I'm still taking you off 1 mana.
Trigger on the...
Wasteland going after Volcanic Island. Another Knight of the Reliquary. And we know Ryan has an answer for it, but it will be interesting if Ryan holds off for some reason. I don't see any reason to. Probably should just fire off swords on Knight. But we'll see. Alright, fine. Finds a basic mountain.
Good is a word.
Okay, Prismatic Ending was also in hand, I guess. So that is going to remove the Knight. Swords to Plowshares gets to stick around in hand. All right, packing it up, getting ready for game 2. That was a beating, I would say. All right, Umbral to 6 for Eric. And Turn 1, Thoughtseize. All right, let's take a look at what Ryan's working with. Fourth Year Lingus is in there. Ponder, Dress Down, little bit of Glare. Apologies. Prismatic Ending. Looks like Lorien Revealed and then 2 lands, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Ruination in the sideboard. Ryan has Blood Moon main. That's going to be something Eric may have to deal with in this match. Looks like Eric is holding Dark Depths in hand.
Hopefully the wasteland. I'm gonna waste the underground scene.
I'll take your ending. Go ahead.
Yeah, 2 Prismatic Vistas were the lands in hand. Prismatic Ending was chosen with Thoughtseize. Here's a turn 1 Ponder now for Ryan to start game 2.
Okay. Say that. How many cards you got? 4. 2 or short.
Guess I have to ride
So many squirrels. Stop it. How many squirrels is that? Oh no, I guess one.
Force to feel impressed by everything that's going on. So these depths decks, you know, they don't like to see prismatic endings and Swords to Plowshares. Crop rotation for... Hey, Sajiri Step was on the very bottom of the deck. I guess that was the card that was scribed to the bottom. Or placed on the bottom, I should say, to start the game. But crop rotation for Sajiri Step could protect against removal. Green Sun for 1, likely looking for Reclaimer. Dark Depths run Legolas's Quick Reflexes. I believe some of these green-white Depths decks have them. If I'm not mistaken, if memory serves me right, Eric does have Legolas's Quick Reflexes in this 75. And could help, along with Sajiri Step. Tank Terry says some builds run 1 or 2. Yeah, it's not a card that I would say has become uniform for green-white X Steps at this point, but it's seeing some play. And maybe with the format in flux as much as it has been over the last few months, cards like Legolas's Quick Reflexes have not impressed so far. They haven't been as prevalent so far as maybe people expected, but you see a metagame shift in one direction or the other, and it could be all over the place. It's just hard. It's hard to say what the future of Legolas's Quick Reflexes will be and how prevalent it will be. Swords to Plowshares found off Narset once again. Yeah, it is Quick Reflexes is seeing some play in Infect. All right, there's Dark Depths. It does have 10 ice counters on it. Narset are activated, and we're responding here. Orcish Bowmaster. Knockout Narset. Pretty good. Do we have any Marit Lage mages in the chat? Blood Moon is found. That's going to be a problem. Especially since this Dark Depths already has counters on it.
That was from the Narset.
Oh, okay, so I don't have to... Okay, you said cut, that's why.
Oh, the bottom 3.
Oh, no.
The bottom 3, and you just put it on the bottom. Totally fine. What?
Response.
Sure.
If you place Dark Depths on the battlefield after Blood Moon, it enters with 0 ice counters on it, but this Dark Depths has the ice counter, so removal of Blood Moon will not create a Marit Lage. It is a little scary when your opponent drops Dark Depths on the board under your Blood Moon. If that Blood Moon dies, they get a Marit Lage immediately. All right, so Sajiri step comes in as a mountain, attack for 2.
Go ahead.
Swords on Bowmaster, and it's protected by quick reflexes there. 1 card in Eric's hand, so I was right. There are a second swords. All right. Now ponder for Ryan. Players are moving quite fast. Slow down. Can barely announce what's going on. Prince is Cloud Post gamer here. How's Cloud Post in the current metagame, Prince? How do you feel about that?
Yeah, swords is fine. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Tank Terry says Eric didn't gain life from the swords. I'm not sure. Doesn't look like Ryan has a pad off to the side, but Eric might. I'm not sure. Sometimes the phone doesn't get updated.
Yeah.
What do you think it is?
Don't worry about it. Super one. 14.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cloud Post seems like a decent choice in the current meta.
Green Sun for 2.
Green Sun for 2. What are we looking for? Could be Liberator. It's going to resolve. All right, Outland Liberator, and it has become day. Let's see if Eric has the day-night token. I feel a little bit nervous. And let's see if the players can successfully track day-night throughout the rest of this game. There it is! Oh my goodness! Wow, I had low expectations, but Eric has impressed. All right, 4th year Lingus. Round of applause for Eric. That was nicely done. That was nicely done.
I have 2 guys. Okay.
I'm genuinely surprised and happy right now. I haven't had this much fun on stream in a long time. This is a high moment for me. All right, swinging with 2 human knight tokens. Robert, settle down. Moderators, keep an eye on Roberts, please.
We're keen all God, this is gonna be stupid. Yeah, alright. Results.
All right, so it is still day. Outland Liberator still face up on the table. 1 human knight playing defense, trying to protect the monarch. There's Gadok Teague, a good tool.
You can start clicking new, the number of cards with counters, or you can control them.
I'm using that.
I'll pick those up.
No. You put your hand aside, so when you result start next. Let's talk and going.
Do you put 2 back? I thought you just put it 1 back.
I put 2.
You put 2 back?
I know what the card
Okay,
is.
that's fine then. Alright, Michael?
Or end step turn.
Okay, so now, yeah, it should not be night. Yeah, okay, so all good.
I know.
Ryan is still the monarch. It is still day. And taking no game actions now, Eric on his own turn to make it night. And Outland Liberator is now Frenzied Trap Breaker, the Nightbound side of the card.
Fourth Aer Lingus, X equals 5.
Oh my goodness, someone's getting fourth year Lingus X equals 5 in the background.
Let's go to game.
Okay.
And you hear someone say, all right, let's go to game 3.
No, it's still on.
Yeah, slam the follow button, folks. It's free.
Exactly. I guess that was the last question of the task here, which honestly was pretty spicy.
Lorian revealed island cycled. Where are we on our sub goal? Oh God, the sub goal is it's not going well, folks. It's not going well. Testing Mardu 4th in Legacy. What does that deck look like? Like what? Name 5 other cards that would be in Mardu 4th.
That's the turn.
Trigger on the snap. Cast crop rotation, sacrificing my dark.
Crop rotation with the Monarch trigger on the stack. Sacrificing Dark Depths. What are we looking for? Another Dark Depths. Okay. So this one will have no ice counters.
Tap it, and I'll sack. Turn one.
Can the Nightbound side of Outland Liberator sack? I'm actually not sure. It can. It can. Sacrifice Frenzied Trapbreaker for 1. Blow up an artifact or enchantment. There we go. I mean, you are a combo-y deck. The Abzan Depths deck can play a mid-range game, but it does have combo stuff going on, so a Bolt of 4 can lead to a victory, I would say. This isn't a control mirror, after all. Here's a Ponder on turn 1 for Ryan. It'll be interesting to see how this plays out.
5, gave you a 4, 5, and 4.
I went 4, 5, 4.
Multi 4 for Eric. Ponder Shuffle. So Ponder Shuffle, a good sign here for Eric, I would say. Before even taking a turn, things are going somewhat well.
That's been really strong. I like it over here.
Hard not to root for Eric in this situation. Multi 4. And for some reason, the hand is revealed. I guess that Thoughtseize has been announced. Brainstorm Swords, Mountain, Prismatic Ending, Dress Down. That's kind of interesting.
Just need a white source.
Oh, yeah. That's what that Ponder was for.
I'll take your brainstorm.
Brainstorm is a good pick for this situation. No white source in hand for Orion. Interesting. This might be a game. Just plays a mountain and passes. That's an island and a mountain on Ryan's side. Despian Stage. Leaf, thank you for the bits. Appreciate that. Green Sun for 1. Dress Down in response. Okay. Unlikely to have a creature with an ETB or anything like that here. Probably just going to be Elvish Reclaimer. Or, I mean, technically they could find Dryad Arbor, I guess, but that's unlikely to be the pick. There's Reclaimer. Found a Ponder, looking for a white source. Immediately pulled a card to the front, but it doesn't look like any of them are lands. In the fraction of a second I had a chance to see what those 3 cards were. It looks like a Force of Will is in there. Draws a card. Ah, there's a white source. Prismatic Ending. All right. Must have drew the planes for turn. Sylvan Library. Pass the turn. This game is not over. Brainstorm. Eric's going to put up a fight, it seems. Ah, another prismatic ending. Takes out Sylvan Library. Maybe starting to slip away a bit. Flagstones of Trocaire. Crop rotation, find Dark Depths could potentially be interesting, but we need some way to protect Marit Lage as well. Fourth Year Lingus, X is 1, make a Human Knight, attack. Fourth Year Lingus for some reason, place in exile. Pass the turn. Okay, so copying Flagstones of Trocaire. With Thespian Stage, legendary rule, it dies. Find 2 lands, I guess.
Are you gonna be scared?
Either way, I'm screwed. So.
Not 2 lands, just 1 land. My bad. Yeah, a Plains card. I'm so used to seeing it get crop rotated, and then you eventually find 2 lands, but that was not what would happen. All right, So'Juri's Step played tapped. Here's Elvish Reclaimer. Yeah, shout out to Leaf, our monthly cheer leader. And our monthly gift sub leader is Scott, of course. Thank you, Scott. Thank you, Leaf. As you see in the top left of your screen, the people that are holding us down for the month. Leaf, very excited by everything going on. All right, Source of Plowshares on the Reclaimer. Legolas's quick reflexes to protect it. Wow. There's like this chance that Eric could snatch this game. And I couldn't be rooting for him more. Let's see how this plays out. Going to need some good draws in a row. Elvish Reclaimer, of course, can find Dark Depths.
There are so few.
All right, here's a Nars set for Ryan. Crinky Doom talking about watching this on TV. Yeah, everybody watches 90s MTG on large televisions with surround sound. Nobody's watching on their phone.
End of turn. End of
Steven is watching in the cinema. Yeah. They do screenings of 90s MTG at some local theaters, I've heard. Yeah. Crop rotation, sacking, So'Juri Step. Force pitching, Supreme Verdict. This is tight. 1 card, it looks like, in Ryan's hand. As Narset, Human Knight, and the Monarch. It looks like the last card in hand is Fourth Year Lingus. I just saw it flash for a moment. Guy, thank you for the resub with Prime. 9 months. That's a new badge. Thank you. Ooh, sacrificing stage. Okay. What is the plan? This is all on Ryan's end step. The last card in hand for Ryan is Fourth Earlingus. Eric is Hellbent. Trying to figure out how to steal a victory. Yeah, the stage is Flagstones of Trocera right now, right? Is it still a Flagstones of Trocera? I believe so, but that may be forgotten. Good catch by Adam. All right, just finds a Dryad Arbor, doesn't use the Flagstones ability. Swords. Oh, where did the swords come from? I thought Ryan only had one card in hand. I guess I was wrong. Swords removes it. Removes Reclaimer. This is unfortunately slipping away for Eric, I think. Ryan finds a Brainstorm.
Oh no. Another fourth. Alright.
Fourth Earlingus X is 3. Attacking for 6. I don't know if we can say missing the Flagstone sack trigger loses Eric the game here, but, well, that Force of Will definitely does. Ryan gets it. Eric tried to make it work after a multi 4, was behind on resources, and did their best to steal a game, but it didn't work out.